Hello, I am VoiceOver AU, also known as Kevin Powell. I am here in streaming games because I love games that have been a part of my life for as long as I can remember, growing up with machines like the Commodore 64. I'm also here because I love digging into the world around games. I love looking at the questions that they raise, essentially. The worlds that they explore, the things that they reflect on our own world. And in the case of Fallout, that's atomic age futurism. It's Buckminster Fuller's insaneness. It's Art Deco across appliances and cars and buildings. It's gorgeous design. It's Cold War paranoia. It's the open frontier of a post-apocalypse world, a world reborn after fire that we get to go and reoccupy. It's insane gonzo groups of people that we get to interact with who have just the most incredibly off-the-wall personalities. I love all of that, and that's why I'm here. I'm playing through Fallout 1, Fallout 2, and Fallout Tactics Brotherhood of Steel in the lead-up to the launch of Fallout 76, which I'm really excited about. I think it's going to be a really fun game. And I've only ever previously finished Fallout 1, so I'm really enjoying going back through the isometric games. I found them to be really grabby in terms of how they work. Really exciting. So, last episode, bear with me while I bring up Evernote and get it to behave. So last episode, we were in the town of Adytum. We post the massacre that we had there. We went and solved a few problems. We killed a Mother Deathclaw. We dealt with... what else did we deal with in there? The Mother Deathclaw was the big thing. That let the gun runners actually leave, and we got some mad loot out of that. So now we've headed south to the Cathedral in search of answers rather. Now we poked around there a little bit before, but we didn't really find anything that we could engage with. It was kind of a brick wall without having to start poking people with doing things like picking locks or trying to steal keys from people. So I'm going to bull through this and see what we can find out here, because it feels like the game wants you to go to the cathedral before you search out the facility to the northwest, even though there's been some illusion that maybe what Richard Gray has become is down here under the cathedral. So before we get started, just a couple of other things. First of all, I apologize if my voice breaks during the stream. I've still got this nagging sore throat, but it's not a cold. It's this kind of lingering, just background thing, which is a little bit frustrating. But I'm glad it's not a cold. So occasionally I might strain, and I apologize if that happens. Also, I wanted to thank a couple of new followers who joined us post last stream. Thank you very much to Cypher Gaming and Killer Jonas 1 for joining us. Hope to see you around in chat at some point in time. Would love to have your company. I hope you've had a great weekend. Sunday night's question, Codsworth will pop in and mention that at some point in time, but tonight's question is, in the post-apocalyptic world, what's the one mutation that you could have in order to better survive that world? What would you want? And it was kind of thinking about Richard Gray and everything that happened to Richard Gray and his interaction with the FEV virus, because I've been going through the process of putting up some highlight videos on YouTube. Excuse me, from previous episodes. And yeah, it was Richard Gray's interaction with the FEV virus that kind of sent him in the direction that he went into to become, I think, the Master. I think that's what we're going to find out. So what's the one mutation you'd like in order to better survive the apocalypse, but ideally not become some horrifying post-human thing? I'm just going to put my beanie back on as well. Taking it off was a mistake. It's still cold enough that I want that on. And yeah, I mentioned earlier that I like exploring the world around games, and Fallout in particular. I'm just at the pointy end of Oppenheimer's biography at the moment, and it's been a fascinating read. I've just gotten to the point where he's been involved in a series of trials related to hearings, special courts. There's like a whole process that the group that he's a part of has for vetting people, and it's become this real clash of personality between himself and someone that he annoyed like 20 years ago who's just carried a grudge for that damn long. And there's this really interesting thing that happens where he really is, in name and in deed, the father of the atomic bomb. But very quickly, the military moved to take control of that power and the decision-making process around it, and push him off to the side. There's an interesting passage that I was listening to during the week. I may have even mentioned it on Friday, where it talks about this brief period of thinking of the scientists of the period as messianic, and they. Oh, that went quickly. I don't want to. I guess I wasn't meant to go in there. Ah, what do we do? Well, it's a diadem all over again. No, I don't. I don't want to go that quickly. I didn't even have to unlock the door. Alright. I don't want to turn this into a bloodbath straight away. I'm actually interested in getting some answers. Let's see if the thing that set that person off. So let's assume for the moment that the doors are off limits, so no opening of doors. Do you have to trade? Oh, I'll trade while I'm here. But yeah, there's this brief period where scientists are held in this messianic light. And they really are some amazing figures. People who just have the most incredible discoveries, and then very quickly... Very quickly, the people put their faith in the military instead. I wonder if that's going to allow me to carry more. For the bargain price of 60 caps, let's try it out. I reached Sentinel too. I got promoted. Yay. What's that? Math being an important skill. 60... This is how I do math. I have to think like that. Scout Handbook. I should probably pick that up too, because I don't really have... There's a limit to how useful money's going to be at this point in time. Just eyeballing our levels while having a look at that as well, and we're looking pretty good. A book on them. Oh, let's see how much that costs. Alright. Because with all that stuff that I've got available with the gunrunners, because they just left me 3 lockers full of stuff, and I had to drop a bunch of things as it was. My money's not that useful to me anymore. Alright, I can afford that as well. I'll take that. 217. I've got right away and right X at the moment. Or do I have right X? No, I've only got right away. So I might prevail. I might acquire some of the right away. I mean, right X is the more important of the two. Okay, that might be stretching my finances, because there's not really anything else I want to chuck out here. Everything else is all my favorite weapons. So let's pop that back. But yeah, it seems like very quickly the military just gain the role that those scientists had, and it's a real shame, because they talk about what could have happened in that period if there was a trust, kind of almost like a new enlightenment, a trust in reason and science and international collaboration. I know it all sounds a little bit kumbaya and impractical, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. Judging by how combats have gone in the past, I'd like to take that person's robes. But I think that's going to start a fight. And let's just see what we can do around here without starting a fight first. Who are you people? You see Ton. Oh, I did come down here before, that's right. Sister Francis. So I get the feeling there's probably not going to be much I can do. Well, if that's the case... Let's see, Lasher. Well, look, folks, if you're gonna do that, it may just be time to start a ruckus then. There was a mutant hiding over there before. Is there any way of seeing that mutant before the fight starts? I don't think there is. And that door there is locked. Because here's my quandary. Here is my quandary. Let's assume for a moment that the master is down there. I don't want to go down and confront this thing with blood on my hands. Because let's assume for a moment the thing can be reasoned with. I feel like that puts me on a back foot straight away. Alright, let's try with the least possible level of... Let's try with the light touch. If I can get those robes first, and I don't know that I'm going to be able to steal the clothes literally off that person's back, but let's see how we go. Let's close the door. You could have heard a pin drop as you turned and locked the door. I promise you, son. What? That's the wrong way around. Promise me, son, not to do the things I've done. Walk away from trouble when you can. No, I can't literally, funnily enough, steal the robes off that person. Alright. Let's see how badly this goes. Just want your robes. Okay, so that was quiet, so maybe... No. Now everyone's hostile. C'est la vie. There was nothing I could do from a conversational perspective here. Now I've got purple robes, but... Oh, nice. Walk in the door and just get popped in the head. Alright, let's see what this laser pistol can do, man. I didn't want to start things this way, but... I wasn't going to go all the way to the northwest. Excuse me for a moment, I have a visitor. But, I don't know. I have yet to figure out how she does it, but our cat can open the door. Oh man, the numbers on that are terrible. And I know I'd be getting better numbers with my sniper rifle, so... Sorry, looks like I need more points in energy weapons. You'll keep. That's what I kept this for. I think they're still too far away. See, this is where having lockpick would have been nice, because I'm fairly sure that there's something sketchy going on here, but there wasn't an inn that I could find without lockpick to open that door. It's the price I pay for low lockpick and low sneak. Alright, so. And compared to the fights that I've been facing, these people here are no challenge. Like if it's not daft to separate here player and character knowledge, like I know there's something going on here because there's a super mutant hanging out in the corner. Don't know exactly what's going on though. Take out the papers and the trash, or you don't get no spending cash. Come on, ya. It's a very full room now. I'll take a step closer. Yeah, that seems like that was likely to happen. It's a noble attempt. Kick the man in power armor. It feels like the better you land that, the more it's going to hurt yourself, not me. But you know. Child with an attitude. It's a funky name you have there, sir. The thing that makes me feel like this is a regrettable bloodbath too, is compared to the challenges I faced in Additum. These people are... Oh, see, a child with an attitude I'm going to miss a couple of times, but these people, nowhere near the threat level. But there was nothing that I could do unless there was a hidden entrance at the back of the church that I missed. Like, unless that's the thing, I'm going to kick myself if that was the case. There goes another chanter. Shakespearean, off screen. Oh, well, that's something. I've run out of hostile characters now, so... Can I? I mean, that still went very badly, but... Oh, this is going to mess with my weight allowance too. I'm not going to be able to pick anything up. I don't think there's anything I want to pick up here, but... Yeah, maximum weight capacity. The heck is that? Oh, there's the key I was looking for. Alright, I'm gonna have to drop a bunch of stuff. Chiefly that. Alright, let's save. Because I lose that, I'm very unhappy. Alright, which of you poor unfortunates have the key? So I could have lockpicked the key. Like I could have stolen that. But with my lockpick the way it was, there's every chance that could have turned into a bloodbath as well. So there's no guarantees there. Child with a real attitude. completely useless. I worried for a minute there that I might have actually missed something useful. Oh, that is interesting. So some of you react differently. Let's see if... Oh, this is gonna end poorly because I'm not in my power armor. I'll play this through the death. I've earned the death here. I was hoping that if I went to Lasher and talked while I was wearing the robes, that he might have been silly enough to actually just go, oh, it's a member of the Order. I see. I like what you've done with your bloodstained robes. But let's see how we go here. It might not end poorly. Take out the papers and the trash. And Katya's still kicking ass. Oh. He's got a bit of a swing. That's Super Mutant's worrying me. How can you still be standing? You are tough. You're tougher than me. You got more hit points than I do. It's not what I needed. Critically missed. Like I said, I'll take the death if it happens. Missing is not a big help. Wow. Without power armor, they actually... Good lord. There you go, Katya. And I think that's me.
The darkness of the afterlife is all that awaits you now. May you find more peace in that world than you found in this one.
Thank you, Ron, for our first death for the evening. Just trying to do things as officially as I could, which is probably a silly way of doing it. Alright, I get the feeling that I'm not going to get any answers out of these jokers. And that's a shame, I was really hoping. The door is locked. I was really hoping that there would be some answers up here, but I suspect they're not here. Which means that really, there's not much benefit in... There's not much benefit in donning the robes. We'll see how we go. We'll play this out. We'll do the Bond thing again. It's possible that those robes will give me some benefits when I'm down further, rather than just walking straight in with power armor. We'll at least give it the old college try. You unlock the door. Alright, what do we find in here? Stairs going up. Is that it? Can't see anywhere going down. Good Lord.
Your life ends in the wasteland.
Sorry for cutting you off there, Ron. Okay. Okay, we're officially ditching the James Bond plan now. Alright. Now the frustrating thing is that means I've got to ditch pretty much everything in order to be able to pick up the power armor. We have been here before. Getting hit with a minigun? It's not going to work in robes. I wonder if there is a way. So that weighs 5 pounds. Okay, I can put stuff in it. So theoretically, it gets me more inventory. Alright, let's pop you on. My strength is 8. Yeah, I'm really feeling that lack of strength and carrying capacity too. Goody. I get to pick up every one of my stim packs one by one. Can you count the stim packs? Oh, this is something we only do once. Alright, let's make sure we get everything. The container's the same size though, I like that. We especially want to pick up all of the ammo. Just bear with me for a quick sec. I'll just switch over so that I'm looking at the right app. And there's our sound back. Time to pick up all the ammunition. Yeah. Excuse me. Almost there. I regret my life choices. I mean, it was worth it to see if the James Bond thing would fly. I think that's everything. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else there. Alright, make sure I get the key. And now I can take those as well. And I'll take that. Let's open that door again. I'm hoping that somewhere in here I can get some answers, because I'm kind of hungry for new lore. Alright, so these are sleeping quarters. Let's leave them alone this time. Now, how do these stairs work? Is it literally on the... Oh no, there we go. Perfect. I think he opened his chair. Door. Bleh. I think he opened his door, because I'm pretty sure I didn't. Can I just go up there? place is filled with super mutants. Filled with them. Well, I feel less bad about charging in here and causing a ruckus. So there's that. Nightkin. Might lose Kacha here. Points. Okay, so head's not really the vulnerable point. Good lord. There's another one.
Ends in the wasteland.
Alright. Huh. They're coming thick and fast tonight. Definitely should have saved my game after that. Bugger. Okay, we're gonna have to do that again. I will save after I do it this time. La da 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 da. What I might try this time is I'll just drop my heavy stuff and see if I can keep all of the numbered items. That might make things quicker. Da 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 da. No? Drop you. Drop you. There we go. Man, those Nightkin were not messing around. They were playing for keeps. Oh, that's right, I did drop my first set of ammo before I rethought things. So then I guess there's the question, what does going through here and killing the Nightkin achieve for me? So there's a vault somewhere under here. Rumoured to be a vault under the cathedral. That's the thing I'm most interested in. It would kind of make sense for the... vault to be in the most protected area, but you would think it would be on ground level. Alright, let's save the game. I might do a bit of reconnaissance outside. See what's around the outside of the building. Maybe there's a way into... Ah, but there isn't. You can't get outside. Well played, game. Well played. Okay, so let's assume for a moment then that an entrance to the vault could be anywhere. I thought my shadow was an entrance then. I thought it was like a sewer grate. Sort of stands to reason, doesn't it? But see, Laura.
Hello, my brother. May I be of service this glorious day?
Alright. Let's not ask the creepy question. Let's ask a decent question. Whoop. A little bit of a refresh there. Let's try that again.
Oh, I'm hardly an authority. You should see Morpheus, the high priest.
Let's try that again.
Much more than I.
There we go. Yeah, but Morpheus doesn't want to talk to me. I wonder if I had to talk to the children of the cathedral over in the other area to get an in to come here. Alright, well, if we're going to go guns blazing through this place, what do we got there? My full computer. Let's do it. Hey, man! I'd just like to use your computer for a sec, if that's okay. Cannot repair that. Okay. I thought it was science, but you're not letting me science it. Seems to have locked up. I'm just going to rifle through your stuff while you're here then. Asher of the Children. What have you got? And you've just got a similar key. I'm confused, folks. I'm confused. Maybe. Maybe there's a door back there that I missed before because I went straight for the staircase because the staircase was the more interesting option. Maybe that's what's happening here. Or, alternatively, hey, look at that, Kevin. It's exactly what you thought. But that's just kind of like, oh, well, let's see what's in here before we assume it's just a room. The door is locked. Can we? Will our key work on this door? Or do we need to take out Lasher as well? It does nothing. Alright. Lasher, I'm just going to need to borrow something off you. If that's okay. Let's see if I can steal it from him. Oh, not lockpick. Not sneak. Let's see if I can press the right button. That would help. Hey, man. Yeah, there we go. Did not like that. 30 points of damage. Wow. He did not come to play. You, sir, are some endgame content. I should have used my stim packs while I was in my inventory. Whoops. Does that mean the Nightkin in there's getting involved? Death to the enemies of the Master. Well, being here now, I can see that there's no hidden entrance in this building. So I don't think I missed anything outside. How you doing there, Lasher? See how that works out for you. He's good. 2, 3. And just enough action points to punch you in the head. I'll punch you. Oh, there's one. I do feel like a bit of a hoodlum or a madman. I've just been shooting my way through most areas. Which is a shame. That whole diplomacy thing has fallen by the wayside a little bit. Oh, don't hit Katja. No, do not. Just don't. Alright, I gotta move. I gotta get a better firing line. That'll do. And then I'll just move a little bit further down. I feel like whichever way this plays out, I am going to lose Katja in here somehow. But not from you, sir. Because you just got hit in the head. There it is. Hit for 20 points. I do not keep companions for long. Alright. Do you want to come on over? Give you unity or give you death? I think I know which one of those I can give you. Alright, let's pop back behind there and end my turn. So that there's no line of fire. There we go. So you gotta walk all the way over to me. Still no line of fire? How interesting. There we go. Let's check what my karma's looking like. General. Yeah. I've been a bad boy. I'm going to leave that there so I don't get confused. I am going to take yours though. What is that? Cattle prod. I already have robes. .81 science is not going to do anything meaningful with that computer, which is a shame. That feels a touch unfair. Alright, so I've got I'm gonna go on a limb here and say I don't think there's actually anything significantly different between Lash's badge and the one that I got off the storekeeper. I have that feeling. Yeah, they're just stacking together. So I guess I've got to go up to go down. That does nothing. Alright. Now, last time I went up there I actually went up with robes on, so robes aren't gonna, they're not gonna save me. See, now I feel bad for Katja. She was awesome. Do not, companions just don't last with me. Post Katja. Alright. I wonder, is it worth? Yeah, it's probably worth popping some drugs. Let's use some drugs, man. Yeah. I think now is a good time. Boop. So let's see how we go in a fight with one Nightkin. You let me... No, you're not going to let me just pop the combat button. There we go. That's kind of the lead I was hoping for. So the head didn't seem to do that much before, so I guess the arms will go for. Yeah, aim's not nothing. And I'll just go away. Ow. Good lord. It's a flamer. Let's shoot you in. Can I make out from a silhouette using both arms for your weapon? So either of those should do a trivial amount of damage. Ow. 27 points of damage. That thing hurts. I feel like now's a good time to start trialing those plasma grenades. Excuse me. Even though my throw skill is terrible. Nope. There we go. 109 points. Ow. I really do think that the that my not getting energy weapons has excuse me, has locked me out. Well, let's try the head again. Head, arms. Yeah, I'm just doing baby damage. Not much at all. Not much at all. And that thing is just carving me up. That weapon. Oh, let's try the head again. I missed. Alright, I think we're looking at another death here. There it is. Wow. That's tough.
Not even the carrion eaters are interested in your radiated corpse.
That is a tough fight. I'm tempted. Like, I can see myself butting heads against that constantly. Well, we've got a few... There's a few different paths I can try and take here. Hang on. So that does more damage. The Ripper does more damage than the Power Fist. The Plasma Pistol does more damage, does slightly more damage than the Sniper Rifle, but my percentages with it aren't great. Let's see how we go with the Ripper, then. Let's try that. 4 action points, 2 attacks a round. That might be the way to go. Because if not, if I can't find an inn here, I'm tempted to look for the base to the north instead. Like, I wonder if the cathedral might actually be... If I might be missing a step now. There we go. Still out of range? Alright. Let's try getting a little closer. Okay. So that's about the same. I mean, the percentages there aren't great, but it's about the same amount of damage that I was doing with the gun. That thing is brutal. Is that a flamer? Makes me wish I'd kept mine. But the numbers just never seemed great on it. I think it was. I think it was my last mistake.
The darkness of the afterlife is all that awaits you now. May you find more peace in that world than you found in this one.
Okay, I'm going to do something controversial as we come up on the hour. I'm going to wind that all the way back to the start of the cathedral now. Because that went horribly, horribly wrong. And I could see myself butting my head up against that content for some time. Alright, how do I leave the cathedral? There is a door. Or should be a door. There we go. See, doorway? Just a little difficult to leave during the night. That's right, and you're blocked from getting around any other way. Excuse me. Alright, let's head north. Because we've done everything we can in the boneyard. Don't know about... The glow is the only place I'm thinking of that maybe there's something else we can do. Or maybe check out the raiders? rats. Stumbled upon a family of more rats. We mean you no harm. Don't do that, Katja. We could leave them be. We could coexist in peace. Or we could do that. That is also a thing we could do. That Nightkin was just terrifying. That weapon was just carving through me. Alright, let's keep on going. Alright, so this is as far as I can go. So now I kind of feel like I'm clutching at straws. Sustain 2 points of health damage. So maybe the environment will come after me. Wandering through the desert. This can only end well. There you are. What are you? Unknown. Well, here's me thinking for a minute there I wouldn't be able to get into the facility, but let's see how this goes. Maybe I'll have more luck here than I did. In the Cathedral. Because those Nightkin were terrors. And I've faced super mutants before. Well, let's stop talking and... Oh, that's right, I got a bunch of those. I got a bunch of stim packs off the people I killed. So now I have less. And I don't have any combat drugs. But that seems like a fair trade. We're going to stick with that. Alright. We're also going to stick with that. Let's see what happens. Let's see if there's any chance. No chance of talking. You gotta try. Alright, son. It's time for you to get shot in the head. There's a Nightkin sentry. 77. Oh, because it was a critical hit. I guess I locked out there. Here's me thinking that they're substantially easier, but I just got lucky. Alright, what's happening now? People are thinking. People are shooting at me. Well, that's certainly what it do. What's going on you? I'd like to take those. What's that? Microfusion cell. Not really useful. I'd like to take that. Laser rifle. If I can carry it, why not? I'm guessing that's... why you're not giving me my weight allowance thing. Oh no, there we go. Oh, done. Radio. Alright, let's keep moving over there. Maybe that'll block? No, it looks like it's not quite going to block the line of sight there. Oh, that's who's shooting at me. You over there. Oh, those are terrible numbers. Let's be friends. Let's just, you know, get a little closer. Oh. Oh, we got two of them. What's that? seems like I should take the sergeant out first. What have I got on you? 45%. I'm just going to spend the round getting closer. Because I think you're going to do the most damage. I'll give you a better shot. I'll sacrifice that. I mean, to be fair though, that guard's the one who's actually hitting. So maybe I've got this wrong. Critically hit for 73 points. See, that's that thing where you...
The darkness of the afterlife is all that awaits you now. May you find more peace in that world than you found in this one.
It's either going to be a critical hit and do just all the damage, or it's going to be a hit that just doesn't connect at all. Streamlabs, OBS, go! There we go. That's better. Alright. I'm liking it though. I feel like there's some real potential here. I feel like I'm where I'm meant to be. Can I get this close? Alright, let's save the game then before we commence hostilities. I'm missing that, I'm really missing having that psycho now. Wish I'd gone to purchase it before leaving. That was what they call an oversight. Oh! Critically hit again, so that just must be queued up in the RNG for me. Meh. If I say that, I sound smart. I'm just gonna go with that. Yeah, that's clearly what's happening. Hey everybody! I will take stuffs from you. I really do regret not having better throw. That to me is like one thing that is kind of bumming me out. So I'm going to take out this guard first, because he's the clever dick who keeps hitting me first. Keeps hitting me every round. There's also the one who sawed me in half, which I did not appreciate. Have I got that right? I'm pretty sure it was this one who sawed me and not the sergeant. I guess we'll find out. Hey, Kacho, would you like to come and join this fight? Really love it if you did. It'd just be brilliant. Oh, torso hit again. Those other numbers aren't great. Maybe arm? Let's try that. Oh, it's something. I'd love to know what's stealing that 1 point. That 1 AP off me. I wonder if that's my encumbrance. I'm missing that ability to reload. And still do an aim shot. See, alright, let's get closer. Because these numbers are making me nervous. And I can't trade shots. I can't trade shots. It was you! Critical hit. See, that's the thing. I can't trade shots with these guys all day.
Not even the carrion eaters are interested in your radiated corpse.
Oh. Sorry for cutting you off there, Ron. Don't open that. I wonder if it's the I wonder if it's that first guard that I take out that's giving me a feeling here compared to the Cathedral that there's more reason to press on, because this doesn't feel as hopeless. So I wonder if that's why. Oh, would you like to come on down? That would just be cherry. Oh, there are 2 sentries now, whereas there was 1 before? So confused. Let's find out. Well, there's that RNG that it keeps queuing up for me. I like that side of it. I don't like the other one. I don't like the other one where they get a critical hit as well. That to me just feels... It's unbalanced. It's clearly unbalanced. It's broken. Nerf him. Nerf him, nerf him, nerf him. Nice spang there. Yeah. Heads aren't a bad place to shoot them. Don't use a stim pack. Winners don't use drugs. At least not when I'm shooting you. Oh. And I get a spang. I didn't spot this sentry before. When I was fighting the other 2, I wonder if he was still there and just hurting me and I missed it completely. I mean, it's kind of irrelevant given that it's that critical hit that was doing the real... Seriously? From that distance? Nice shot. Yeah, see these sentries, these jokers, pretty easy to take out. So I definitely want to get rid of that sergeant then. I wonder if it's worth seeing like what I can do with the laser rifle. Because I thought last time I used one the numbers on it were terrible thanks to my energy weapon skill. But it probably does. Like a lot more damage. Let's see what it looks like. $25 to $50. That's substantially more damage. Like its base hit is way more. So it feels like even doing non-targeted hits here, I might be better off. Alright, let's see if I can break this Joker's line of fire. Apparently not. Wow, that was a nice long distance hit. Alright, we'll at least give it a try. Good God.
Not even the carrion eaters.
Sorry, Ron, but you're now on high rotation. I wonder if that guy just... I wonder if I'm just gonna... Let's start that again in English. I wonder if he is just gonna slice me in half with a critical hit every time. Well, we'll keep going. We'll keep going for this. Like, this is my... Let's make this my current approach. Because this feels like a way forward. Being in here. Oh, I don't have a laser rifle to switch over. Alright, let's turn preference. Let's turn auto run off. Otherwise my sneaking won't last very long. Alright, let's see if we can Metal Gear Solid this. Doom 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 doom. Because there's still only going to be so far I can get. Like I can only really get to here. But we'll keep plugging at it. But yeah, it really does seem like that sergeant, every time he shoots, is just going to be a red letter day. By which I mean I am a red letter because I am red and folded. Would you like to move away from the doorway? From the gate? No? Are there any gaps in the fence? I'd be asking too much. Yeah, just move away from the doorway. There we go. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. We did Metal Gear Solid our way in. So now, if I can sneak to this door and at least just have to take out this one guy. Do, 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 do. And just keep moving towards that door. I like that worked. I'm impressed that that was actually... I mean, it hasn't got me in, but it's got me closer. Just gonna quietly keep filling you full of holes. Oh, now you're angry. Are you now? I missed. So again, if all it takes is just that one shot from the other guy, then I'm in trouble, but I can always give this a shot. I missed again? Oh, come on, now you're just taking the piss. Seriously? 3 misses. Come on. I wonder. That door's got to be locked. Let's try it though. Yeah, that was I think being a little too optimistic. Had to try. Would have been cool if he shot the door open. The security code is required. I'm really hoping that one of you is going to have a security code on you. Oh, gotta reload. Do you have it? Do you have it? Do you have it? Do you have it? You've got stuff. I'll take a radio. I'll take a laser rifle. No! I'll take some pulse grenades then. Microfusion cells I have no need of. Oh no! I was hoping that... let's ignore him. Yep, there we go. I got my code. I can't win in a fight against that guy. It's too bad. I just gotta hope I can not get hit with a crit. Because every time I get close, Thank you. I'd like to use the door now that I've unlocked it. Oh, that was not a significant improvement. Down, 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 down. Down, down, down. How cool are grenades, folks? Wow. Very cool, apparently. That wasn't a bad opening. I would like to not be dead. Oh, poor Katja. Well, I mean, this was a fight where if she joined me. Ow. It's probably if I'd taken him out to begin with. Oh, there's a blessing. Can I still hit you with decent odds? Yeah, I can. Now I just need to grab my ammo and stim packs. Feels like I might be in now. We might be doing it. I'm certainly having more luck than I was having at the Cathedral. Those Nightkin were brutal. Hey son, how you doing? Thank you for joining us. Just to catch you up on things. Whew. I had a look around in the Cathedral, and I found a bunch of Nightkin, and I tried fighting them, and it didn't go terribly well. So I went in search of the secret facility. I'm back at the secret facility. Katja died in an explosion pretty much straight away. Excuse me. But it feels like I'm in now, and I'm in with all of my equipment, all of my weaponry. So that's a marked advantage compared to last time. And I didn't even have power armor. So we're going to see what we can see in here. Hear a high-pitched squeal. Yeah, so how's your weekend been? Apart from counting down to the 10th. Not long now. The yellow passkey. Alright, let's save. I wonder if that yellow passkey is going to let me through the yellow doors. Oh, nice. Nice. Were they good matches? If I, like I only know a little bit about, Dota, but one of the players in, was it Liquid who won? Because I thought one of their players, I could be wrong, but is an Australian, aren't they? Oh, fantastic. That's awesome. See nothing out of the ordinary. Alright. So where are we going? Oh, 1 hit point. So I can't go through the yellow force fields? They're solid, but I can go through the red? Interesting. Can I use my passkey to turn those things off? No, does nothing. I'll figure out that mystery in time. Oh, gee. Oh, nice. Signed picture on your fridge. Oh, you are a Dota fan then. Well, I'm glad that the matches were top notch. That's fantastic. Are you a regular Dota player? Like, do you have your what is it they call the yearly pass? I should know this because I listen to Rebel FM, and they talk about Dota fairly frequently. I'm trying to remember what the name of the yearly pass is that they use to sort of raise the kitty for the tournaments. Battle Pass, yeah. So did you pick up your Battle Pass this year? Okay, so I can't go through the yellow doors at all. It seems, unless there's a really cryptic way of manipulating that I'm missing here. Oh, okay. Nice, my hat's off to you. That game is, like, I tried playing a couple of times. I actually put together an announcer pack for it with someone I collaborate with regularly. It didn't get up, but it was a lot of fun. And I tried playing the game to sort of wrap my head around what it's all about. That game is inscrutable. Yeah, no doubt. It's fantastic, isn't it? Where you can watch a game like that and you kind of feel like the people who are playing it at that level are playing like a different game. StarCraft 2 I just find amazing, like in tournament play level. The things that people do. I put my grenades away. Otherwise I'd chuck one at you, sir. Because you're gonna fire a rocket at me. I don't like rockets. Oh, good lord. See, this is the really interesting thing about where I am at the moment. It feels like the RNG is... It just wants critical hits all around. And... well, I can't take that. I'm either getting hit for 2 or 3 points, or in the case of Super Mutants, just getting criticals. Just terrifying criticals. You see a computer. Can a computer do a thing? Play a game of 21. Can I science you, computer? These recreational games. All the controls are logged and encrypted. You cannot deactivate the field control computer. All the... oh, it's the field control computer. I'll give that a second shot. But that's why I've got mad hacksaw skills. Can I use you? I wonder if I can use my pass key. Will that work? Does nothing. Yeah, I love watching pros play a complex game like that, where you're able to just focus on the game. So good. Alright. So I've got a field control computer, which feels like it'll offer me some scope for being able to manipulate the environment. Ah, I see. I've got to go through there, I think. Maybe. There's a box. You see a box. I could solid snake this. So yeah, it's not going to let me use the field control computer. That's fair enough. I'm just going to walk through here then. But yeah, the Super Mutants I've been fighting. I've just been exploding them. So it seems like with the content that I'm engaging with now, I'm either just brutally massacring it, or it's doing the same to me. Oh, it's not good. Let's try a little bit of first aid. Because I don't have any stim packs. Failed to do any healing. Oh, that could be the problem there. Oh no. Sorry to hear that. That does not sound like fun. At least if you're in the comfort of your own home. And you can just hole up and feel miserable and watch the games. Just something. So I've got limited ability at the moment to move back and forth because of my hit points, because I'm out of stim packs. Which is kind of a ticking clock. Just double check I didn't miss any on here. Worst case scenario, I can always reload. I don't think I missed any off these gents. These were all weapons. Kitchen, god, animal. Kitchen, got. So you're a vegetarian or vegan normally? Let's go through here. 8 hit points, yeah, see that's gonna be the death of me. Oh, gotcha, yeah, same here. Speaking of the death of me.
Not even the carrion eaters are interested in your radiated corpse.
Yeah, same here on the vegan front. Oh, Cotsworth hasn't been... I was going to check something while we're here. Time was... I didn't activate my question of the week. There we go. That's why. So I'm popping in. Should do better now. So the question for this week, thank you. Rest in tiny pieces. Alright. So now I know there's nothing up in that direction. So I can just go through here and start this fight. But I'm going to put my grenades back on. Because those plasma grenades are just brutal. And that's going to do me better than... It's going to do me better than the Ripper to begin with. So I take it then, with you saying that you think that they got animal in your food, your body doesn't process animal products well anymore? And as a second question, for the question for this week, our question is: what's the one mutation that you would have in a post-apocalyptic world in order to be able to survive it better? It's the one thing that you would want. Hey guys! You all look like you're having so much fun. Let's just see where that goes. It feels like I can't lose. Good lord. I can see that you're all very busy right now. I'll just pop over here. A third arm. How would a third arm help you in a post-apocalyptic world? Tell me more. And where would it be? Would it be in the front of your body? Would it be, like, at the side? Like you'd have 2 arms on one side? I missed. I can see that you're terribly busy, sir. All very occupied. Ow. Let's throw over there. So good. 2 arms on one side. Okay. And what does that do for your post-apocalyptic survival? How does that help you? I'm intrigued. Tell me more. Not doing good with my hitting there. Neither of us are. This feels like an Austin Powers sketch. Bit thing. There we go. There's 14 points. Oh, okay. Well, if you're going to go punchies... Do I have a treat for you? Do I have a treat for you if you want to go punchies? Let's do this, because those grenades are just beastie. You've always wanted a third arm. Okay. Ah, that melee. No. Okay. Well, it was an interesting idea, but yeah, those percentages on him aren't any good. So let's go back to using the sniper rifle. It's worth a try. Don't want to throw a grenade at my feet. That feels like that would be a poor investment. Come over here, sir. And punch. And I'll shoot you in the head. Or I'll miss. Continually. You'd certainly be able to. With a third arm, you'd certainly be able to outshoot people. Those 70%, I'm just not hitting this guy. It feels like the math is just, it feels like the number generator. Alright, let's try something else. Knocking weapons out of his hands isn't going to do anything. Let's just shoot him in the legs. 15 points of damage is not nothing. You're a blacksmith. Awesome. How long did you do that for? And yeah, I guess that makes sense. Like, I can see how, with that kind of work, having a third arm would make a huge difference. And where did you work as a blacksmith? I'm gonna shoot him in the leg. Oh, there we go. 46 points. Yow. And now there's no hostile people around because we're all friends. No one has stim packs. Why does no one pack stim packs anymore? Let's sneak. And see if that makes any difference. Just because there's like a lot of people over there. Okay. I remember that rocket launcher actually was pretty damn good against groups of people. So I think it's time for it to come back for a little bit. Let's drop the plasma pistol. But only because the numbers that I get on that are terrible. I'll tuck it away in your corpse. You can have it for a little while. Yes, I will take 6 explosive rockets. No? I'll take 4. Okay, well, I'll put those there for now. Keeping those for the robots. Alright, this is going to have a shelf life. I don't think I'm going to get away with more than I've got there. So I think trying to take more is probably going to be silly. Let's see how many I can take. Oh, none. There we go. Okay. The Iron Griffin, small company. That sounds awesome. Before you retired. Oh, wow. So you're formally retired now. You don't work regularly or don't have to work regularly. You're in that blessed situation. Hats off to you if that's the case. That's an armor-piercing rocket. Where'd my explosive rockets go? Did I drop them accidentally? try that again. Those are the ones I really want. Alright. Let's trade something. Good, the stuff I gave you before is still there. Power Fist. I could happily lose the Power Fist. Wow, you're really being a stickler about that. It's my sniper rifle. Oh, I'll just tuck that there then as well. No, I don't want to do that because that's the weapon I'm going to need. I'm going to need the sniper rifle if I suddenly have to start shooting again. Oh, let's put these rockets over here then. And let's take those. Alright, that's good enough for now. Oh, I see. My apologies for misunderstanding when you said retired. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I hope life is treating you well now. I hope those circumstances work out for you. Or are working out for you, rather. Alright. One in the hole. What do we got? Grenades going on there? Where do we center it? Good lord. Wow. Alright. And then perhaps Sarah might be able to interest you in getting hit by a rocket. Wow, he's just not turning around. That feels like a tactical error. Oh, I got 6 explosive rockets. I'll fire one more at you happily. See how it goes. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I went to try and turn down the desktop audio, but no joy. Wasn't quick enough. Alright. That's as many rockets as I want to throw at you. Let's end the combat. Ah, you're hostile now. Let's see if I can throw a grenade at you instead. No? Oh, I don't have enough action points. Wow. He's literally not hostile. Considers it all to be just a misunderstanding. Alright. Alrighty-o. Oh, to be fair, he wouldn't be the first game opponent that hadn't noticed carnage going on around them. Oh, I gotta reload. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it has bugged out. I wonder if that might be why I couldn't hit. Oh, there we go. Good lord. No? Yeah, bugged out. Oh, I'll take it where I can get it. There we go. Carnage. Carnage, I tell you. I'm gonna keep that rocket launcher. Let's chalk that up to deep, deep trauma. There we go, let's take that. That plasma pistol. Can I pick that up? Yeah, I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to leave that stuff there for now, because the numbers that I get on a plasma pistol aren't great. And the damage is comparable to the sniper rifle, so it feels a bit redundant. Whereas the explosive rocket... See, guns and bullets. Let's read a book. Let's take a moment in the facility to have some light reading. It's What? Jonathan? Oh, you learn nothing new. Ow. Harsh. Maybe it's because I'm just so good. I mean, my small guns is, to be fair, pretty good. Let's go check out these two piles of pieces. Nothing there. No lockers that I'm seeing there, so let's go through the door. Wow, that was brutal. That was... Oh, hey guys! I still haven't picked up any stim packs off these jokers either. Haha, I left the pulse grenades in the other room. I'll just go through here. Alright, let's see how hard it is to take one of these out. And then I'll go grab the pulse grenades again. The CPU, the sensors, the manipulator. I think the CPU sounds like a good target. 40 points. That feels hefty. Yeah, just come right next to me. That's great. Oh, I don't have a melee weapon. Oh well. I definitely want to pick up those pulse grenades and use them because this is the moment that they're useful for. I'm walking away from the trouble in my life. No, still can't. Ah, don't have 7 action points to hit you with. Okay, so they're not terribly scary, but I might as well use the EMPs if I got them. Assault rifle. Interesting. Tell me more. Feels like we're getting to the pointy end of things now. I mean, that's no real surprise. We're in the facility, but... I was a little bit disappointed I couldn't get more answers in the Cathedral, but it just turned into carnage. I think... It makes me wonder if I needed to actually talk to the children of the Cathedral who were in... I think either the Boneyard or the Hub. And maybe getting in to the cult there. Hey, RoboBrain. I love the designs on these things too. It's so classic, like 50s sci-fi. How you feeling about that? Oh wow, insta-kill. Definitely keeping that. So what are you? You're an assault rifle. Might be worth taking. Oh, I can't take. Is there something I can get rid of that might give me weight clearance for that? You're not going to tell me how much it weighs. Thank you for putting up with my sniffling too. Don't have a cold, but I've still got this kind of nagging throat thing. Alright, let's move a little closer. Damn it, missed. Oh well. 1 out of 2 isn't bad. And now I'll just shoot you. 43 points. A palpable blow. Oh, running away, are we? And there it is. Alright, so that's my elevator down. Is there anything else around here? Boxes. What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in that box? Is there something in one of these boxes? Or are they all empty? I think they're going to be all empty. I have that feeling. But I want to be thorough now that I've got 2 left to go. Oh, I think that's just showing me the stack. I'm not searching individual boxes. Yeah. Okay, so we're headed in the right direction. Oh, I really would love to be able to use those computers, but I can't. Can't. Emmanuel card. That's where they came from. So I don't think there's anything here for me. A robot receptacle. Alright. Ever onward. Let's save. We're almost at the end of our stream. Let's go down to level 2. I mean, we could go all the way down, but... yeah, these doors are going to be the death of me. I think that's going to be... unless I can find more stim packs, that's going to be the real thing that kills me. I'm going to assume that there's something useful around here. There's got to be a reason to be on this level. Otherwise... although, I guess there wasn't in the Brotherhood. Hey, guys! Alright. If you want to stand in a close cluster, then, you know, knock yourselves out. Just, Go over here. Oh, good lord. Good lord. There's a few super mutants around. I think I brought all these rockets. Who can I hit? Minus 8%. 44%. Alright. Alrighty. It's time for some meaningful dialogue. If I get nickeled and dimed here, like that, this is not going to end well. Yep, if everyone could just form an orderly queue, please. Just step out there, please, please, please. Plasma rifle, I'm guessing? Didn't quite have the splash damage that I wanted. Oh, a friendly fire will do it for me. Okay, I'll take that. Because I really need one of these jokers, at least, to have some stim packs. Or I'm done for. Alright, let's pop around the corner for a sec. Yeah, you go and reload. Wow, that was something. Oh, we got company. Alright, now he came from a room that looks like it's worth checking out. So I might just see if I can mosey on up here. Bless you. My hero. That is what I call close. Nice. Yeah, a combination of bloody mess and those rocket launchers, it just is... It's a sight to behold. Yeah, the thing that's kind of frustrating me at the moment here is it still feels like we've talked to Harold, and Harold's told us a little bit about what's happened, and we've talked to who else have we talked to? We've talked to other people who've told us basically that there's shenanigans going on, and that we've been told that the Super Mutant Army is a threat, and every time we've encountered Super Mutants, like they've been a lethal threat. But it still feels like there's the scope for all of... Thank you, I will take that. There's the scope for all of this to be a giant misunderstanding still. Which I know seems silly, but I haven't talked to anyone. Like I haven't... At the moment, like I'm a trespasser. I've come into their facility and just... Like, I admittedly, I did try walking up to the door without a gun, but I mean, it's a secure facility. I came in and I just started... Thank you very much. I just started guns blazing, just killing everything. So I'm in the wrong, morally. So the thing that's kind of frustrating me is it still feels like there's not... Like I want something or someone to engage with as an antagonist. And I think it's coming, but yeah, if that makes any sense. Like I'm still just charging around at the moment, just killing things because I believe that I'm in the right. So I'm looking forward to like some kind of moral opposition. Ooh, almost missed that locker. How'd you get in there? More stim packs. Alright, I'm now loaded for bear. There's definitely a reason to come to the second level then. Alrighty-o, folks. Let's go on down and make some more friends. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I wanted to reload. And reload you. That was a haul. Oh, let's save the game as well. Not saves coming at this point, but just trying to, because there's been a lot of deaths tonight, just trying to cut down on... No, see, that's the thing. I found the holotapes about the Master in this facility. But that was in a save that never happened, if you will, on the main timeline, because I couldn't get out of this facility. I died, so I haven't found any holotapes outside about the Master. I don't think I found anything. I don't think there was anything to be found in the Glow regarding all of that. Like the two tapes, the Roger Maxon and the Richard Gray audio diaries are in here. So it's only once I've gone down in here and started just wrecking things that I really get a sense of what's happening. And I think a large part of that frustration is just because of the way that I've kind of miffed things. And it's not a huge frustration. Like it's not like I feel like the game is doing wrong by me. I'm just really, it'd be nice to have that kind of opposition. That'll do it, folks, every time. Oh, you got a rocket launcher too. Yeah, just walk over. Why are you walking that close with it? Oh, you got a rocket launcher too. Okay, I might be off stream. Oh wow, 178 hit points. I'll be wrapping up soon, so apologies if...
clean by the desolate wind. Your vault will now surely die, as you have.
I'll be wrapping up in a couple of minutes, so apologies if I'm not here when you get back. I might just type a quick message to Son. Best 6 months I spent in high school was definitely a typing class. Alright, so that I think is where we're going to leave it there. Just load back into here. I think for next time, the thing I'll remember to do on Friday night is pop a few of my combat drugs. But yeah, that felt like progress. Charging through here just... Again, ridiculous carnage, but I did pick the Bloody Mess perk, so that's kind of on me. Yeah, it was a really interesting. It was a really interesting stream. Again, I still feel like I'm engaging with an enemy like purely on a physical basis, and I'm looking forward to getting like an opposing viewpoint. And maybe some of that is just because I'm kind of neck deep in reading Anatomy of Story at the moment, but I remember vaguely some of the things that are going to come a little bit later on, and so I'm looking forward to that different facet of things. Oh, hey Damien! Thank you for joining us. Yeah, that was an extreme amount of damage, minus 171. I thought it was just going to sit there, just ticking over for forever and ever and ever. That was a nasty critical hit. But yeah, I'm looking forward to having that philosophical or moral opposition, especially because my character has kind of miffed things up. Like, I wound back the work that we did in the Cathedral, but there wasn't a way to meaningfully engage with them there, or to talk to anyone, and I probably would have gone through and just turned it into carnage if I could have gotten away with it. It was sad to lose Katja, but again, I mean, this facility, like, this is somewhere where I don't think any companion could survive unless I had an extra suit of power armor. So, you know, it's going to happen. Now, I did promise that I would And Damien, please feel free to in chat as well, like while we're wrapping up. The question for this week is, what is the one mutation that you would like to have in order to best survive a post-apocalyptic world? And the one that I would like to have personally, and it might be a little bit of a stretch to call this a mutation, but I would like to actually have, yeah, well, let's push the boundaries on it. Better eyesight. I would like to have like eagle eye vision, the ability to actually be able to see great distances with great clarity. Before I got into IT, I actually had a little bit above 20/20 vision, and I miss being able to deal with the world in that kind of clarity. But going above and beyond that, I think that would be a hugely useful skill. The ability to, without relying on any other kind of technology like binoculars or something else, just be able to see what's in the distance. I would love that. So that's the mutation that I would like to have in order to better survive a post-apocalyptic world. Make a better scout. You know, going all the way back to when we were talking about post-apocalyptic skills. The horse riding and the long-distance vision, I feel like there's a synergy there. So that's tonight's stream. We're getting definitely to the pointy end of things. We're going to dig down further into this facility, especially once we got that load of stim packs and combat drugs. Like, I think we're not far off being able to just tilt everything in our favor and like push through right to the end of things. Those Nightkin would still be challenging, but we'll see how we go. I reckon we're going to pop at least a level in here. Thank you very much for your company tonight. I really appreciate it, and I'll be streaming on Friday night, 9 to 11 p.m. standard times. I look forward to seeing you there if you have the time. And in the meantime, be well, and talk soon. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, check out some of our other videos, and for live content, come join me on Twitch.